What you got to say now?
You made sure to hit record after you said
Yeah,
that.
I'm in charge. But
I know what you said. I'll tell that. I'll tell that later.
real stuff, bro, is some things that you say that I cut out. I'm like, I love my boy. I know he don't care, but he ain't going out like this. It's some things that you say on here. I'm like,
yeah.
As funny as that is, that's got to go. So for everybody that watches and y'all think that some of our content is like crazy, hilarious, ridiculous, imagine what I cut out. Think about that.
Bro, I watch episodes just to see what you end up keeping, and I'll be like driving to work, listening, and I'll be like, bro, he cut some shit out.
My mic is way too close to the camera, but
there's a few of them. I'm glad he did cut that out.
The one about the kid in your kindergarten or whatever grade you were in, first grade, I had to let that one go. It just didn't. It wasn't a good look, bro.
I was literally I lay in bed at night sometimes after we record. I'm like, man, I hope you cuss that out.
I got your back, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
How was your weekend? How was your Mother's Day weekend, fam?
Very tiring, but good overall. How about yours?
I mean, you got one mom, right? Biologically.
Yeah.
I watched a movie this weekend. I'm not going to say which, but the girl had two moms. So that's a lot of work on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I got one mom. And that's it. I got one mom.
And then the mother-in-law.
I got a mother-in-law and a mom and a father-in-law. I don't have a father of my own.
You do, but he doesn't count.
Yeah, I do, but he can kiss my ass.
We can get him out of here.
I think about it, to be honest. Like when I was a kid,
that's not a threat. You don't even know what I mean by that. When
I was a kid, I dare not try. But now, bro, I got a kid now, so it's dad strength versus dad strength. It's even playing. It's an even playing field, bro. It's an even playing field.
To get super strength just by having a kid?
Yeah, that's strength, bro.
Even though you didn't have it.
I didn't have it at the time, but now I do. I've had dad strength for about 6 months now.
I don't think it works like that, John.
It's a fair fight, and I'll put my paws on them.
If you can identify.
I'll wear them out.
So I also had a pretty good Mother's Day. It wasn't like the traditional, like every year Mother's Day where you do the flowers and restaurant. I think COVID changed a lot, fam. And it's been since the world has opened up this year, it has been mad weird through the few holidays that we've had. When it comes to Valentine's Day and a couple of birthdays were in there, and then we have Mother's Day. And I'm not saying things are shut down. People are still taking their moms out to breakfast and stuff, but just within the family unit, I don't know, man. COVID had people doing the distance thing, so they now kind of take the togetherness for granted because they've been riding off that all. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with work for some people. But regardless, man, it was a good Mother's Day. We went and pulled up on my mom. I text your mom, the whole, Happy Mother's Day with the heart joint, and she texted me not text Q Happy Mother's Day technically. Said thank you, and did it all without cussing anybody out. So I'm proud of your mom, man, for doing that.
She was on her P's and Q's on Sunday, bro. She was pleasant. I mean, she's always pleasant. She just cusses. That's who she is.
She's never had a problem with being a pleasant person to people who care about her. And I'm not saying she's mean to anybody, but don't try her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't get on her nerves. If you, she gave me all of her. I'm basically my mom, a more rugged version. I've got a shorter fuse than my mom, but my mom gave me her temper. Yes, I don't have patience. I have her patience, I should say. But she was pleasant on Saturday or Sunday. Everything went swimmingly. Nobody got on our nerves. It was a nice, stress-free day. But yeah, we enjoyed Mother's Day. Hannah had to take a test for one of her classes on Mother's Day, which is kind of shitty.
Yeah. But, on Sunday.
Do what?
On Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, you can take the test whenever you want, but I'm not available to watch the baby until Sunday because I work.
Okay.
But we went to I met my brothers and my mom to eat brunch. Well, we ate Baja Burger, but it was at 11 o'clock because my brother had to work in the afternoon. But where Baja Burger is, there's a brunch place called First Watch. Been there before. It's very mediocre, bro. They have it's don't go. It's not worth it. Yeah. I just went because Hannah wanted to go and it was close to the house. Yes. But that place was booming on Sunday. Like everybody wanted to take their mom. I'm like, you guys really must not like your mom that much because this place is mid.
Bro, I already told you, but I ordered Cracker Barrel that morning. It was an hour wait for curbside pickup, basically.
Bro, Cracker Barrel, we tried to go to Cracker Barrel that night. We watched Batman. We tried to go to Cracker Barrel the next day, and they said it would be like a 20-minute wait. I'm like, okay, fine, 20 minutes ain't so bad. No. It got to around 45 minutes. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm out of here. I'm going to Jack's, actually.
Bro, I'm gonna come to Cracker Barrel, but just for the sake of your mom, she is an angel. She's always been sweet to me. And you're the opposite of all those things because I hate you and you're a burden to me. And I don't want you in my life anymore. But,
hey, bro. I was about to say, I can solve that problem right now, but there's not a knife on the table.
No, in all seriousness, man, Cracker Barrel, what is crazy is in the South, we love breakfast, and Cracker Barrel is really good breakfast when it is good. But if you've ever been for lunch or dinner, they go crazy. I'd say it's just about equal.
They serve breakfast all day, so even when I go like later in the day, I can't stop myself from getting breakfast food and meat. Like,
if you've never had their meatloaf or their chicken and dumplings, it's a good time.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I can't make myself get anything but breakfast food from Cracker Barrel. Me and breakfast food are like this. If somewhere serves breakfast food, I will get it.
I don't know if it's trout, but they have some type of blackened fish as well. Hey, man, don't take my word. Just one day I'll take you guys and force you. And if it doesn't work out, I'll pay for like your breakfast or whatever. But yeah, we did that. We ate really well. And what else happened?
Me, you, and Q went to Cracker Barrel when I came up there that one time. And we were in Cracker Barrel making a damn scene. Oh man. I forgot what we were laughing at, but we were having one of those laughing fits where we can't stop. And folks were looking at us. Mainly because you're brown and you're in Cracker Barrel.
Okay. I don't think that's
I think that's why. And then you're also laughing. So they didn't like that you were having a good time.
I don't know if it was me.
Bro.
There weren't many of us there that day. I'm not gonna lie. But
there's never many of them.
Dude, we went to Pleasant Grove High School, fam. Like, it was just a misunderstood thing. I think that me and Q, when we go out, is one thing. And no, Huntsville's very diverse, everybody who's listening. It's not a racist city. As a matter of fact, everywhere I've been, Georgia, Florida, Birmingham, Tennessee, everywhere I've been, this is the least racist place I've ever been in my life. I'm not even joking. No cap.
Drive an hour south, bro.
Okay. North Florida is the most I've been scared of.
You take that hour drive south of you and to Coleman? Yeah, buddy.
What's funny is Q showed me this updated Sunset City list, and Coleman was on it. It was
I was
Coleman,
about to say,
Nashville,
yeah, buddy.
New Hope, Vestavia was on there. That's what I told them.
Bro,
They living good out there still.
Bro, honestly, like I lived literally in Vestavia. Like if I had to go anywhere, like because when Hannah was pregnant, we still lived in Vestavia, and all the time late at night, like, oh, I want this, this, and this.
I don't think Vestavia should have been on there.
Bro, if you drive a certain kind of car, they will pull you over. Like,
oh, that's
they will profile the shit out of your car. If your car doesn't like it belongs there, they'll pull you over.
Well, that constitutes or verifies a Sunset City, where back in the day you were pretty much gonna get hanged. But if it's profiling and pulling over, that these days that counts. You know, hopefully you it's only that far. And so that day in Cracker Barrel, yeah, we were one of the few. I don't know if there were anymore at that moment, but I think that we were getting the looks because it just doesn't make sense to see us goofing off. I think we were 28 at the time, bro. So
I'm 28 now. What are you talking about? It was years ago. I was like 20. It was like 5 or so years ago.
No, we weren't here 5 years. How many years ago, kid?
It's been 5 years.
Since we've been to the Cracker Barrel here?
Oh, not since then, but I'm just saying, John about right. It's been, because he came like when we first was here.
That wasn't 5 years. God,
but
dang.
It's been, yeah.
My memory's that bad.
This year.
It was like 2016, 2017, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, hey, man, everybody just relax. The time.
I wasn't dating Hannah yet because I literally just like decided to come up, and I didn't have to clear with anybody. I just did.
What have I been doing?
Hey, bro, two girls, bro.
But bro, we're in there joking. I think you farted or something, and we're laughing at a freaking fart. As grown men in the Cracker Barrel.
I don't think I did
myself on just being calm and collected wherever I go. And you embarrassed us, and I embarrassed us.
I don't think I farted. Usually in public, that's not one of my go-tos. I'm usually as much of an animal as I am. I do have a little bit of home training. I don't fart in public, and if I do, I've learned how to make them silent. That's still
worse.
You would never know.
Silent farts make you untrustworthy, in my opinion.
They make you untrustworthy?
I mean, you're around friends. We're playing the game. We're playing Madden. And you crack a silent one, that's not fair to anybody.
No, if we're like if I'm like playing the game, or like if I'm not in public, I'm making it as loud as I possibly can. I'm like teetering on the verge of shitting myself, trying to make it as loud as I possibly can.
By the way, man, the amount of episodes that we've had to hurry up and just close out because you had some things on the back end about the blast.
It was not last episode, the episode before that. The whole episode, I'm just like fidgeting. The whole episode, I'm like fucking on my face, my hair. I'm doing anything possible to draw attention away from what I got going on in the back.
When I finally noticed it, I was like, hey, just let's cut this off. You got something knocking. You got to get them
bro. I was like, whoo, good grief.
Bro, I'm gonna go here. Why not? At this point, this podcast has been consumed by going there. All right.
I don't want to hear. I see what y'all do on Open Run. I don't want to hear anything about this podcast. All right. You ain't gonna sit here and talk to me.
Shout out to Open Run.
I'm the one, all right. Shout out Open Run.
Open Run podcast on YouTube. Y'all check us out, man. That's me and a couple of other fellas. John has been on that episode. I mean, not on that, but on that podcast at least once. I think twice. Once on season 1. We're gonna bring you back, man. I can't wait for that because we're gonna try to get him to say the N-word, and then we're gonna kill him. So stay tuned for that. And
that's how I always wanted to go. My dad will be proud.
That Peter Griffin thing.
They respected me for saying it.
But back to the topic. Okay, so I've had times on the toilet where I've had to literally pray, like all jokes aside, pray to the good Lord.
Yeah.
There's a difference in a girthy stool and the spiky one, and then the spicy one. And we got to rank those. We rank a lot of things on this show. But the ones
Bro,
we
when I agreed to sit down and record this tonight, I did not think this is where we were going. I'm not against it. I'm just surprised this is the route that we chose to take. Your boys, the Celtics, pulled off a big win.
That's where we're at.
We haven't mentioned it.
I took Motrin in the third quarter. I'm not joking. My head started. Ask my wife. I was so stressed. I locked myself in the room. I was yelling around my girls, scaring them. I was like, they don't need to see this. I locked myself in the room. I was so stressed, bro.
Why Liv?
It's like Liv, she doesn't like loud noises. And Jason Tatum, like, he didn't turn it on until late in the third. But this game early,
I kept up with it on my phone.
I'm like, he passed up a lot of shots, and I just like hit my hands like this, like, shoot the ball. And my kids took off running, like, terrified. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna lock myself in the room, and I'm sorry, family. But I don't know.
The Alabama LSU game this past year, when they just decided to play like absolute dog shit.
I have consistently for almost 20 years, when you watch LSU, I'm nowhere near you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be on the phone. You're a dangerous person to play LSU.
Bro, your wedding day. Wedding day. I was there. I was there for the ceremony. But y'all eat. Y'all have a good time. I'm watching the game. And I was like the only one down there. People would go outside like smoke and stuff. Like, oh, what's the game doing? Don't talk to me. Don't ask me.
Bro, you were like, screw that reception. That's we've been here.
We shut them out. And I still like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
That's where I'm at though. I definitely think I can control my temper in a lot of situations. But for some reason, sports, because we played for so long, it's like once, I don't know, man, like, I love Giannis. I don't even look at him the same right now. Like, I do not like him right now. And it's crazy.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, bro.
And it's like logic leaves your brain, because it's like none of these players even know who I am. Why am I so angry? It's crazy.
Bro,
but
you can respect a player when he's not playing your team, but when he's playing your team, he can eat shit.
Yeah, you literally want to punch them in the face, which I don't want to do, but you know what I'm saying. So
I do.
You're not going to run from this topic. Let's run.
I welcome it. I'm just surprised that we're going.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because
if you're cool, I'm cool, bro.
What this podcast into is just who me and you are anyway.
Yeah.
Just since we've grown up, and we've talked about this before. But again, to lay it out, you have go ahead.
If we compile all the conversations we have about shit from childhood to now, bro, it's probably a good like a year solid we've talked about shit.
I mean, not a day goes by that we tell each other that we did. We're in two completely different zip codes, cities, area codes, and we text each other like, hey, man, I just got a big one out of me.
Yeah. and then if we tell somebody like, oh, I'm having this for lunch, we're basically warning the other one like what it's going to be later. Because Subway will have you. Subway will get it. So, Chipotle, I don't go to Chipotle, bro. We're getting into the topic now. Let's get into the topic, bro. You started off. I'll fill in where I can.
So again, there are a lot of different types. We're just going to throw diarrhea off the table because we know what that is. That's probably number one on the Mount Rushmore of stool. Because when it's bad diarrhea, it's just nothing worse because you can't function.
As bad as I eat, I don't have it as often as I should.
And that's good. Yeah, you should. Because especially back when you didn't drink water at all. Your body was made up of 70% Dr. Pepper. But back to
kidney stones.
Yeah, just so that's clear. And so when we talk about the big girthy ones that you feel like you're having a baby, there's the spiky ones, and I don't know how they are spiky. Maybe you're not chewing your food all the way. And then you got the spicy ones. Those are serious business. And you got some action going on. I won't say specifically what it is. But with that said, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Because I think the spicy, the ones that burn, you don't want to wipe out. You got to do.
Bro, you ever have to like the ones where you got to like be conscious of how you sit down afterwards? Like when you go back in the living room to sit down, you got to like ease. Like, yeah, buddy.
Bro, the hot ones are when you have to like blot. I'll talk about those. Because it's like there's once you get that, like the girthy one, you receive all the pain, all the agony right then and there. But once it's out, you're good. But you just got to get it out. The spiky ones, you don't even want those to start. You low-key want to hit reset. Like, nah, this got to sit in some more and cook.
Bro, Shoe Shop, the ramen place downtown, I get the spicy miso ramen, and we go religiously. We haven't been in a while because we have the baby now, so it's a little harder. But back when we like didn't have the baby, we go like once every 2 weeks at least. And without fail, every time. I get off the exit to go back home, and then the race begins. Bro, I'm like a red light away from shitting my pants every time I go to Shoe Shop. There's been times I'm at a red light, and you know that joint where you stand up and like arch your back so your ass isn't in the seat. Bro, that is a go-to move after Shoe Shop.
Yo, I don't want to put my wife out there, but I've seen some bad. We had this episode already early on. I think it was like episode 2. We just started talking about doing it on ourselves, but bro, I've never seen somebody as close as it gets. Q has the willpower of a rhinoceros, bro. I don't know if anybody else could have held it. I watched her do an exorcism to hold it in. Like, bent all the way. Like, in the passenger seat, I'm racing home. Bro, nothing but her head is touching the seat, and then her feet are on the ground. Her knees are on, like, the dashboard. She's bent up. Her hips are, like, up. This is the front of her body. Like, this is the front. She was holding it that tight, bro. Like,
what did y'all eat?
Yo, what was it that you ate? The candy apple? The chocolate candy? No, it was the chocolate strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Her dad gets her chocolate strawberries every single year.
I bet he don't no more.
He did this year. He still ate them. And guess what? She stayed near the toilet that time. We didn't go nowhere that day. But seriously, man, we were leaving to go somewhere.
Barnes and Nobles for that meeting.
We were going to a meeting, a business meeting, and I didn't want to be late. And bro, the way she bent up like that, I was like, we're going to be late for this meeting. Like, your drawers going to be brown. Like, I got her home, bro. What's up?
We literally was doing 9 to 5.
I think the dog is outside making a noise.
Yeah. John caught me in the middle of a really good story.
We literally was doing 9 to 5 miles per hour.
Oh my God. I didn't want you to go out like that.
You said cute. I said, baby,
bro, I'll end the story by saying.
So you're the dog making that noise.
I'll end the story by saying this. First of all, she made it. Okay, she made it out.
I'm glad.
She did not poo her pants. But I think what motivated her is, like I know at this point, in a marriage relationship, sex is very important. There are things you can do to ruin that. And I said out loud, baby, don't do this. I don't want to remember this in bed.
Bro, somebody shits themselves as an adult, I'd never look at them the same way.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, don't say that. I'm like, you got to understand, literally pooing your pants in a big way. Because what she had that touched her panties, that was serious business when she got in the house. Oh my God.
Bro, if you're doing an exorcism to keep it in, it's not solid when it's coming out. There ain't no way. Bro, with shoe shop, when I get to the house, like I don't wear a seatbelt ever. I just don't. I've never liked them. But I'm literally like pulling into the apartment and like getting all the stuff I need together. That way, once I put it apart, I can hit the door. And I would literally sprint upstairs. And I would have the key like already in my hand. I don't want to be fumbling with keys when I get to the door because if time is of the essence. Yeah. If I drop them keys, if I'm fucking out and I drop the keys,
those keys,
I gotta bend over. Bro, if I gotta bend over to pick them keys up, it's a wrap.
Oh my God. I've been there. It's been a long time. I remember specifically, this is actually when I lived in Prattville towards Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to work out at Gold's Gym. There was this new pre-workout I was on, fam.
Oh, yeah.
My number one rule is to never eat before you go to the gym. I don't care what they tell you, whatever. If it's within 30 minutes before going, you need to wait. And I broke my own rule that day because I just got off a shift from the job or whatever I was doing. And I ate something along the way and took the pre-workout on a leg day, bro. When I tell you, I had to drop the weight and leave the bars there and go straight to the restroom. And I'm not ashamed to tell you, I raw dogged the toilet because it was coming out. It was going to make it out on my way down.
Bro, the amount of times where like I've been shitting as I'm sitting down, it's a miracle I haven't shit my pants as an adult. Like I have photo finishes way more often. My record is way cleaner than it should be for as many photo finishes as I have.
I don't know. You remember Burnout Paradise?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I went past by our car, like very close, going the way it was a near miss or something like that. And you got extra points for that. That's you in the doo-doo world, man.
Bro, I'm living life on the edge in the doo-doo world. Bro, it is.
My mom, I think that, I don't know. I don't want to put women out there, but my mom had a similar situation with Q. The difference is she didn't make it in the house, but she didn't do it on herself. My mom made my dad pull over. And right then, it squatted down in the grass as 3 kids, and this is before Jessica was born. I didn't mess up.
How old were you?
Old enough to remember. I was probably 10 or 11.
Bro.
I was probably 10. I was probably 10.
Bro.
This is before y'all moved in, so I had to at least be 9 or 10. And this was when we were in Pleasant Grove, so we had just moved there. Bro, we made it all the way to the front of the house. She couldn't even get in the driveway. She said, "Pull over now." She was holding it.
You shit in your yard.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. I told her.
Bro, your dad took that yard so serious. He was probably
Bro, you remember the bush line in the front that split both driveways? It's like the long ways bush. She was there in front of those bushes.
Bro, your dad was probably pissed.
He was laughing at her the whole time. The door was open. We were getting the draft. You remember the minivan we used to?
The gold one?
We were like, "Mama, please." Yeah. We were like, "Mom, please." "No, you can make it inside." She's like, "I'm sorry, y'all." just get it out the back of her.
Bro,
I'll never forget that in my life.
Bro, I wish my mom would try to discipline me after I see her do some shit like that. Oh my God, bro.
Bro, I wish you could have been there. But I can't make this up. I really can't. But nah, man, that was that situation. I've never been there. I don't know what's wrong with y'all stomachs. Completely volatile, because I don't want to speak evil on myself now, but I've just never felt. You said what? My time's coming?
No, yeah, I was gonna say, don't even think that your day not gonna come, because it'll come before you.
Okay. Well, it might be when we're in our 70s, 80s, and you are cleaning me. You don't want that?
I'm gonna be old too. What the hell?
You want to go too?
I said I'm gonna be old too.
Oh, I thought you said you want to go at the same time, in tandem.
Whoever's taking care of you on the nursing home is gonna be pissed.
Man, but wow, man. Sorry to go there. I just kind of wanted to. We didn't really rank them if you think about it, but if I were to rank them, man, that spicy one's probably the worst, because you pay for that during and after, and you can't wipe with anything. It's gonna. Oh my God, it's just bad. And then the spiky one would probably be second, and the birth one is third for me.
Yeah, I probably agree. As bad as I eat, I don't experience them all as often as I should. The spiky ones are very rare for me, thankfully. I hate those a lot. But the hot ones, it's only certain foods that I can eat that make it hot. And then the birth one is probably the most common. For as long as I can remember, I've done this. Like the start of the new year, I will take a big one. Like at some point after the start of the new year, like, oh, that's the biggest one this year. That's the poop of the year so far. And
you got
yeah,
diary.
Yeah, but I'll say like that's the poop of the year so far. And then like within 3 weeks, I've like lost track of the rankings of them.
You put them stats like that?
Bro, there's actually a app. It's called Poop Map, and you can literally drop a pin in places where you've shat before, and you can like leave notes about how it was. You can give it stars, bro. Like literally 1 to 5 stars.
Do the stars? Okay, so the highest amount of stars, is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Okay.
Whenever I rate
5-star means you made it through. It was easy. But some people might rank it like, no, this was a big one that deserves 5 stars.
You know the ones where like you do the business and then you see what you made and like you're like, wow. Like I made a lot more than I thought I did.
That was me
like,
last.
Bro, the one push and then you get the one that goes down in the hole and it's like the law.
Okay. Yo, I just remembered. Did we already tell this story? Your parents got a camera. Did we tell this story? My bad, bro. My bad. Hold on, let me put this on focus, man. So
Bro, that camera that I found, this old digital camera, it's like after we haven't known each other very long at all. Like we were like still like 12 and 13, maybe.
bro,
No, we weren't 13. We weren't 13 yet. We had known each other over a year. I don't think.
it was probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And we knew we were some cool guys. Like we already established that this is gonna work. We're friends. I don't care too much about anything else. But there were still some things that were new to me, including the situation. So as a kid, you joke about stool and farts and stuff. It's just what boys do. It's stupid.
I still do that.
Cartoons taught us how to do that, But with that said, me and John, we were playing outside or something. I don't know what we were doing. We both had to go take a crap. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take care of my business. I come back outside around the same time as you. You took a little bit longer. And you brought out a camera with you. And you like, bro, check this out. And you gave me no warning. No warning at all. He's like, bro, check this out. And you showed me the camera like really quick. So I had no choice. And before, because I thought it was just Venom from Spider-Man in the toilet. That's how black it was. Like, you see this microphone? John made a mud pile, a doo-doo pie that was so black that he took a picture of it before he flushed, or wiped, by the way. There was no tissue. How did you? Oh, no. Oh, I've never investigated this. When did you get the camera? Because this was not premeditated murder. When did you look at it and squeeze your way cheek to the camera? Are you that cocky about your?
I'm about to throw
Are you
up.
that proud?
But I don't remember. I remember distinctly.
On that picture.
I remember distinctly the batteries on the camera almost being dead, like it was blinking. So I had to time was of the essence. I had to get that picture, and I had to just pray it didn't die before I could show it to you, or else you'll think I'm a fraud.
You had a Reese's cup going on,
bro. I don't know if I just had the shitty ass cheeks that whole process, because I remember I had to take some batteries out of the remote to put in the camera to make sure I had enough use.
It's just your britches are down. I'm just
waddling through the house. Don't look, guys. I just gotta take a picture of my shit I just took.